Good evening and tonight, viewers. It's Three Roads Gaming, here with more Let's Play FF5. I finally remembered to say FF5. Alright, let's go over here. Let's show off Aqua Breath. Expensive, but it's damaging. Ah, good times. Okay, I don't want to get into a fight with a Dorm Chimera, so I'm just gonna avoid the desert. There we are. You will not be aging anybody today. Do I have Ferris on Vigilance? Okay, good. Especially later on, you do not want back attacks. Anyway, Sid's currently getting shit-faced at the bar, so let's go join him. Pay him a visit. Get good and schnockered alongside him. Yes. Yeah, telling someone to pull themselves together has always worked in the history of ever. Hey, here's Mid. Stop hitting him. That's not nice. He's an old man. By the way, I need to reiterate that Mid is like 9. I know with sprites it's really hard to tell, but yeah. Like, this kid hasn't even hit puberty yet. Okay, we're all gonna nod at each other. Okay, that is enough nodding. Thank you. Thank you. We've all nodded at each other very effectively. I am pleased with the quality and quantity of nodding in this episode. Alright, let's go to the ship. Alright, so we're just gonna go chill in the cabin. And by the way, we can still go downstairs and fight baddies if we want to. Honestly, those poltergeists there are a really good source of high potions. So, stealing from them is not a bad idea. I mean, unless you're just spending money, in which case, just buy up high potions. But if you don't want to spend money, that's probably the easiest source of high potions. Anyway, Galuf is gonna remember something. Here's Kryle. I don't know if we know the context for this. As far as I know, Kryle's just, hitting the old man for no real reason. Got some elder abuse going on there. Yeah, sure. You remember the name X-Death. In the PlayStation translation, it's spelled X-Death. like X Zone from FF6. In the anime, and this was one of the first Final Fantasies to get expanded. In the anime, he's called Exodus, which I think is a better name. But yes, this game actually got an anime series, and the anime came out before the game came out in the US. Alright. They're both asleep. Oh, I can just leave. But I don't want to. Ah, slept like a top. That's a really, really old-timey way to say you slept good.
Sounds like it's sick. Awesome.
I think the implication is that top, when it's at rest, is pretty chill. But yeah, I looked it up once. And the gag here in Japanese is that Sid announces he's awake in a very, very old manish kind of way. And then Mid does the exact same thing. So, like, it'd be like, you know, he was like, I need to stop saying like so much. It would be if Sid were to say, I sure did sleep good, Shunny. And Mid said it the exact same way. Alright, we can sail without wind. And we didn't even have to get the Phantom Tree to do it. I guess Jayad didn't need to have to make the ship for us. Alright, let's roll. I'm sure we'll have this boat for a very long time. Ooh, Thunder Anemone. I want to fight those guys. For what I hope should be obvious reasons, I don't want to be using Aqua Breath on the open sea. But no, Thunder Anemones have a really high chance of dropping Lightning Scrolls, which Ferris can throw. Anyway, we want to head southeast. They might always drop it, actually. Huh, can't get there. Okay, so these guys, their gimmick is they have extremely high evade. But you know what always hits is magic. Alright. Yeah, we want to head southeast. Also, don't buy a boat. Don't do it. Not right.
Bad investment.
Yes. Really want to fight some more Thunder Anemones. There's a lot of them in the northwestern quadrant. Alright, let's, oh, that's fine. These guys are free experience anyway. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go to, Crescent here. Oh man, an earthquake. If we try to go in any building, it'll just be like, no, you can't do that. And the ship is sinking. We sure got a lot of mileage out of that ship. I think this game maybe holds the record for means of conveyance that just get, like, utterly destroyed. Okay, so there's not any items around here. There is, however, a thing I would like to get. I think it's in this here house here. This guy. We learned a song, not that we can do anything with it at the moment, but all the same. And we got another piano. Let's play the piano. Be nice to play with Susie someday. But yeah, we're getting markedly better at it. Okay, good. My TV's kind of quiet, so I'm sitting there wondering, did it freeze somehow? But no, it did not, which is good. Well, we got nothing else to do here. I guess I'll just, if we're gonna live here, we might as well see how things are gonna play out. Let's go to this forest. Yeah, we got a black chocobo. Finally, we can render the black chocobo. Like, it looked purple for years. Alright. Come here, buddy. Oh, that ain't good. Yeah, I just hit the bird. That's nice. That castle was so far. If those shards flew into that bird's mouth, that bird would be dead. Like, at the speed they would have had to travel to get over here.
My assumption is that the bird ate the thing.
Possibly. That would be better. Maybe he was flying and they just landed in his mouth. But he still had enough mojo to make it there.
Maybe chocobos are like crows and they just like...
But they don't eat the shiny things. That's true. We get Bard and Ranger. Bard can use that song I just got. Ranger it's alright. It's decent unit. It's mostly known because when you master it, you get the multi-strike ability, which does 4 attacks. I think it's called Rapid Fire in this version. And yeah, it's part of... Basically, Bartz's ultimate move into Sigia is Spellblade, Dual Wield, and Rapid Fire. Which is what everyone did while playing this game. Except me. I won't be able to use Spellblade. But yes, now we can fly over mountains, but we can't fly over the big mountains here. Also, we have to land in forests. So if there ain't no forest in which for us to land, well then, we're screwed. And as you can see, there's only one rock left. Alright, let's go up here. Licks. This is Bartz's hometown. So his original name is Butts. He's got the power of wind and he comes from Licks. Alright. Here lies Stella. Alright, well, let's delve into Bartz's past here. Gonna listen to the music box. That's convenient. When you just listen to the music box that's just still there in your house. There's Dorgan. And yeah, Stella has a, Stella's got, I guess, seizures, I think is what the best way to put it. Yeah, there's Dorgan. And for some reason, he lied to his wife. That's a healthy marriage right there. Thinking, alright, yes. Obviously, dude yelling out Stella. Reference to a streetcar named Desire. I think. Maybe he's going to be with Blanche. I read that play, but I don't remember anything. Except for, you know, obviously, yelling out Stella and, I've always depended on the kindness of strangers. You know, we can learn another song from this guy after we get Bartz's memories jogged. Any items here? No, no items. Oh boy, I wonder what she wants to tell us. And yeah, we're gonna have another flashback. Bartz, I don't know how to tell you this, but a rooftop is a terrible place to hide. It's like one of the most visible spots imaginable. Like, being high up with nothing to cover you is not how you play that game. And yes, that's why Bartz is afraid of heights. And that is the origin of that. Gotta have a Simpsons reference. You gotta. Also, fun fact. SMRT, that was a legitimate flub that Dan Castellaneta threw in, and it was beautiful because it absolutely worked for Homer as a character. Alright, so if we want to, we can buy some stuff here. The item shop is half off because Dorgan apparently did a solid for the owner. Is this the inn? Okay, this is the inn. The inn here will always be free, which is nice. Granted, this isn't like Breath of Fire's 3 or 4, where we have to rest in an inn, but it's nice to have a free heal. You ignore the fact that the Wind Shrine is like right there. I don't know why, but I really like that his dad died of an illness and not from, like, monsters. It makes it feel a little more realistic. In the PlayStation translation, Instead of "Here lies Stella and Dorgan, devoted husband," it changed to something that would have implied that Bartz somehow chiseled out the part that said "Here lies Stella." I forget exactly how it read, but very interesting. So Ferris wants to meet her father. Ah. Alright, well, that's pretty much Bartz's hometown in a nutshell. I'm gonna save and call it an episode. Next time... Well, next time we're going to not progress the plot. Well, maybe later. There's some other stuff I want to do. Another town I can visit. Anyway, this has been Three Roads Gaming. I sure am glad the road brought you here. Hope it brings you back my way again soon. Have a good one, everybody.